Welcome to Vaught-Hemingway Stadium, home of the Ole Miss Rebels. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Auburn Tigers, taking on one of the top 5 teams in the conference, the Ole Miss Rebels. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. Auburn will kick off to get us underway. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So Ole Miss offense will take the field first. Last time we saw these guys, they came out firing. They were up to any challenge offered by the secondary. Any suggestions on how to prevent that from happening again this week, David?
And it's tough to have that great of a QB and that great of a wide receiver, but you definitely have to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Jam him, mess up the timing. Their chemistry and timing with this elite QB and elite receiver is really good. Jesse, I got to mess it up somehow.
And you just have to take calculated risks, right? Every defensive coordinator wants to be aggressive, and you want to press them and play press man, but you can only do it a handful of times, because you know in this game, when the quarterback sees that isolated matchup, there is no question he's going to take a shot deep down the field to that guy.
To the air, it's Simmons. Caught close to the marker, it's Ray. He goes out of bounds right at the 37-yard line. A good, productive play there to get things going. The give is to Taylor. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49.
First down, you know you always want to establish the running game. How about this offense? Nothing fancy. Run the football, be physical, get a big game.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. Catch in the middle, it's Lee. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. The Rebels come to the line with a new set of downs. Pocket breaking down. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. Guys, let's talk a little bit about Ole Miss. For some teams, the road into the top 25 can be a little more treacherous than for others. And once you get there, you've got to hits him in stride inside the 10. And it's complete at the 6. Defense right there, but now they're backed up with a goal-to-go situation. And the Rebels will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. He'll keep it himself. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Off the play fake. Looking to get it in. Touchdown, Ole Miss! Oh, that may be in, and strolled into the end zone for the score. Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. You want to talk about a great way to start the game and set the tone early.
It's so nice to have a quarterback just get himself into the game and get himself established. You make a couple throws, you lead your offense down the field, you score right off the bat. Could not have been a better start for that QB.
So Auburn's offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads, showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone, and you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming in this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
Got it behind the line. It's Coleman. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there. Still a little ground to cover. Pick up the first. Back to pass on 2nd down. A strike downfield. They're ripping off chunks of yardage. They get it to the 33. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. quarterback on the keeper. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. The sure hand to Simmons. He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and they are rolling. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. He's got it, showing off that big leg from 47 yards out.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Not going to get a return here. They'll bring it out to the 25 as the kickoff sails through the back of the end zone. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. He'll pull it on the read. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Trying play action. Caught in the backfield. It's Taylor. Turning it on. And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. Back to throw, it's Simmons. Makes the grab. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Guys, let's take just a second and talk about Ole Miss. Every team needs those big dudes up front, and man, they got a mauler from the high school recruiting ranks. Big 4-star D lineman. David, what's his adjustment going to be like?
Well, you see the excitement from the fan base and the reaction. It's all over the place, and you understand why. Because just being able to have that size at that position, play the defensive line, is so important for these college teams. He'll fit right in.
What a play behind the line. It'll be an 8-yard loss. The Rebels want to crank the tempo.
I think that's a play the quarterback would like to have back. On these option plays, you just have to take what the defense gives you. And if that means handing off the dive, or if that means pitching it, you got to do that. It can't always be about you. And I think the quarterback that time was really hoping it was going to be his number called, but there was nothing there. He tried to do too much. It's a huge negative play, and it sets this offense going in the wrong direction.
Throws for the tight end. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. On 4th and 7, analytics, gut feel, or maybe just wanting to keep the offense out there. They'll go for it. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. He's got him this time. Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one. Quick timeout by the defense here, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. And the Rebels have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Rebels!
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst. And he showed all of those attributes right there.
And the extra point splits the uprights. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
I love early in a game getting my quarterback in a rhythm. Coming out, short passes, easy completions. Now we're getting in a good spot.
Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Back to pass. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Got room on the return. And pass bounces out of the end zone. It'll be a touchback and a turnover. Looking downfield on first down. Under fire.
Well, this defense looked pretty good last week. Of course, they had 2 sacks, and their coaching staff told us they really wanted to be able to build on that. Great news, they've already registered a sack here early in this game.
And they are looking for a ball play that'll work. Now facing second and long from the 19. Wants to go up top. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
Really good offenses are able to attack short. You've got to be able to attack the whole field to make you honor that underneath part, then the intermediate part, and then you take shots down the field. This will loosen up some shots for later in the game.
And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. Auburn sends out the punting unit. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Fields to punt. Wants to make a play. The coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. They've come out red hot already with a 14-3 lead. They'll put the ball in play from just inside their own 40 at the 39. Looking for a man. It's Simmons. Using his legs to buy some time. Still in the pocket and fires over the middle. It's picked off. That's 18 of those this season. Smashes ahead. Just shedding tackles. Bringing it back. Touchdown Tigers. The defense does the work itself with a pick 6.
How about a game-changing play for this defense? Stepping in front of the football and knowing what to do with it, taking it all the way to the end zone.
And with the extra point, they cut the lead to 14-10. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. They've swapped into the field, and we're ready to go in the second. The kickoff team is on the field, and we're ready to get this one underway. He'll bring it out. It's Diggs. And the returner will be knocked down. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. And they'll get him down after a solid return.
And these are the mistakes backed up you can't make as a quarterback, man. You've got to protect the football. Big-time mistake. Defense capitalizes and sets their offense up with elite field position.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. They'll move the wide receiver. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. This defense was put in a difficult spot, but they've made it tough, and now the offense faces third and goal. Caught in the backfield, it's Singleton. And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Fourth down and goal from the 3. Can the defense get a stop? Here's the pressure. They got him. It's a sack. Took a chance to try to score the touchdown, and they'll get nothing. This offense is so deep in the hole, it looks like the end zone's at the end of the earth. Looking to throw, it's Simmons. Throws to the tight end. Catch in the middle. It's Haas. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. The Rebels want to move quickly. You know, you think back on the Jackson Dart era at Ole Miss, the best 3-year run in more than 50 years. Now Austin Simmons steps in, full of potential, Jesse, to lead the Rebels to further glory.
Quarterbacks have played so well under Lane Kiffin in recent years. You can even go ahead of Jackson Dart back to Matt Corral and what he was doing in that offense. So now the lefty takes over. This dude's got a lot of talent. He can make every single throw on the field. Lane Kiffin's playbook is completely at this guy's disposal, and because of that, you know there are going to be a lot of big plays for the Rebels.
Finds the tight end, and they pick up just a few on that completion. Second down coming up. Taylor has it. Breaks into the open. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. And the Rebels come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
You know, good running backs are the ones that can make things happen in small spaces. That running back there found his lane, he found his crease, and there was no hesitation. He got north right away and was able to make a big-time play.
Oh, he had it right down the middle, and it just squirted right through his fingers, and they missed an opportunity for a nice play on first down. Stop is made at the 36, but he picked up 10 on that one and has a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. Fires to the right. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. 3 straight incompletions, and undaunted, they'll go for it on 4th and 10. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Unloads to the wideout. Complete downfield. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down.
That is a huge play early in this game. We came into this thing wondering just how aggressive this offense wanted to be, and there you go. First half, 4th and long. We're not bringing the punter out on the field. We've got a guy that we think can read the defense and deliver a strike, and we've got playmakers stretching the field vertically. They show you how dangerous they can be on that last 4th down there.
Quite a bit of work to do on 3rd down from the 23, and this D would love to force a field goal try. And he throws down the gut of the defense. It's incomplete. Here comes the field goal unit. Never a doubt. Now up by 7 points here in the second.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. To the air on first down. Got a man, it's Simmons. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The Tigers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. From the gun, give on the inside. That'll be good enough for a first down. They'll mark it at the 30. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Found a little space, and he's got 4 to the 35. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. Shoots it to the left. It's caught downfield. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. So the offense will decline that penalty after the big play. A costly penalty for this defense gives them a 1st and 10. Leaves it with the back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Back to pass. Grabbed in the middle. It's Simmons. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. The Land Sharks circling. Crowd getting this defense whipped up on third down. That's caught. It's Robinson. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. It doesn't always have to be pretty, and that one wasn't, but somehow he hooked it just into that left corner. That'll cut the lead down to 4, 17-13. And the ball will make it into the end zone. No return on that one for a touchback. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. He wants to change this route. Gets the back moving. To the air, it's Simmons. Showing the arm strength down the left side.
Well, we know this offense hasn't been able to get it going on the ground so far in this game. Now they're trying through the air, but give this defense credit. They've got a really good game plan. They've got all 11 guys on that side of the ball executing perfectly. Fantastic job in the back end that time, being in position and making sure that thing fell incomplete.
They come to the line, facing third and long from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the catch. It's Ray. Oh, he's got some space. He'll be forced out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 44-yard line, and this offense has it going. Looking to throw on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Haas. They make the stop, but the sweet pulling catch is ready to give him a first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Snagged in the middle. It's Stribling. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. The Rebels will snap it on first and 10. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Fires to the right. Not in lockstep there with the receiver.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place.
And the rush will get to him at the 25.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play-action attempt.
Looking to the big tight end. He makes the catch. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business, first and goal. And the Rebels started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
Timing has got to be so critical when you're trying to throw the ball down close like that. They didn't have great timing on that one.
Looking for a man. It's Simmons. Buying some time. He just threw that one away. Nobody was getting open. He had to live to fight another play in the red zone. It'll be third down.
That is exactly what I would tell this quarterback to do. Throw that ball away. Don't force it. Don't create a turnover down here in the red zone. We still got...
And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Ole Miss.
You know, there's so many coaches out there in two-minute situations at the end of the half with the lead that'll just be happy taking the lead into halftime. This guy's staying aggressive, though. Pedal to the metal, David, and you saw it paid off there for the touchdown.
And let's finish this half now. Now, we got a nice lead. Built a little bit of a lead, but the defense has to go back out there. There's still a little bit of time, so get that stop to keep that momentum you just got, and everybody will be jacked up at halftime.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
Ball is coming out to the 40 after that penalty on the kickoff. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Grabbed over the middle. It's Singleton. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half.
I'll tell you, man, I love quarterbacks that have arm talent, but that can throw it accurately at the same time, and you saw all of it on that in route.
Caught over the middle. It's Coleman. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Wants to throw on first down. The sure hands, it's Singleton. He just slips and slides his way down to the 42. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. A memorable first half of football so far today at Oxford. And this second half will likely come down to which offense can figure something, anything out. Take some chances, get creative. Both offensive coordinators had full heads of hair at the start of this game, but right now, they look like cue balls after one frustrating first half. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Vaught Hemingway.
All right, Kevin, about ready to get things cranked back up here. Stadium buzzing, kickoff team on the field, and we are ready to get this thing started. He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. I imagine we'll see them go right back to work up top after how productive that passing game was in the first half.
And it's interesting. If I'm the defense and I've got the lead, they've had success throwing the football, but we're winning. I don't know that this defense changes too much of what they've done in the first half.
I think they got to do a better job with pass rush. They might want to change their coverages as well, because they're probably at this point expecting this offense to have to keep throwing, considering they did have success in the first half.
Now the play fake. Throws to the wideout. Makes a connection. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Wants to go up top on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Singleton. Brought down at the 47-yard line after the 15-yard pickup. The Tigers will hustle to the line.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
They make the stop at the 37, but not before he's got 10 yards and the first down. Wants to throw again. Catch in the middle, it's Howard. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. And the Tigers with the 1st and 10. To the ground with the back. He gets nothing, and they're staying stubborn with this running game, but at some point you're going to have to change your thought process. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Right back to the well. There he goes. Really good running. Gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16.
See, they need more runs like that. It's been so few and far between. Defensively, they've been in position. They've been winning their one-on-one battles, getting off of blocks and rallying to the ball carrier. This defense has done a nice job slowing down the run game thus far.
And last week was great for this young man. But, man, again, showing you he can do it at a high level. Just working the whole field, using different guys. He is absolutely on fire right now.
Between the uprights, it's good. That'll make it a one-possession game. The lead is 8. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Interesting matchup this week in the Mountain West, and it sure is playing out that way. Vanderbilt has the lead right now, but if this team has taught us anything over the years, it's that no lead is safe there in Nashville. They're up by 7 over Fresno State. The moment something changes in this Mountain West fight, you will hear about it here. Back to you guys.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Finds his tight end. That kind of play will get a drive started or help the field position. They've got it at the 27. First down for this offense. Looking for space, it's Lacy. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And this D needs more of that, man. This is a really close football game, and you got to get these stops down the stretch and meet the physical challenge of this offense. And
it's caught. And the tackle is made, but not before that completion gets them 30-plus. The Rebels are in the hurry-up.
And a big reason why this team has the lead in this game is because of plays like that. They know they've got firepower throwing the ball.
Turning it on! And he'll be forced out of bounds, but not before yet another big play in this passing attack. And the Rebels had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. He is down at the 1. A terrific run after the throw and catch. They use those back-to-back explosives to set them up for touchdown Rebels. And they take it in for 6 more points. They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance. If you're able to move the ball in a drive like that, the most overrated stat in football would be field position.
Agreed, and I think confidence is big right now after that last drive. To be able to flip the field like that, not just do it, but go down and score a touchdown. Running and throwing. For this offense now moving forward in this game, that last drive is going to pay big dividends.
And with the extra point, they move on top by 15. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. He'll do it himself. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. Unloads to the right. It's complete. Turning on the Jets. He's at the 30. And they pick up a better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense. Down.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Give to the running back. Shows him the stiff arm. Really good running, gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers!
And the running back was not going to be denied on that play. He had a hole, he saw it, he put his foot in the ground, and that was pay dirt.
And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And it'll come out to the 25, no attempt at a return. They'll put this one in play, first snap of the drive from the 25. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. That one comes out hot down the right side. What a play to get it inside the red zone, and they are set up at the 17. The entire complexion of this possession changed on that one play. Now they've got it 1st and 10 inside the 20.
What a great play call offensively. Taking the shot, you flip the field, and now you better get...
Breaks into the open. Ball is free. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. They took advantage of outstanding field position the last time they had it, and now they'll have a little more work to do to get on the board. Wide open spaces. Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the 1st down. The Tigers come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Got enough for the 1st. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on 1st down. Just a short pass to the tight end. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. We thought we might see some of this. They'll go to the Wildcat formation here. They'll send the back in motion. On the direct snap, it's Singleton. Got room to work. He's down to the 37-yard line, and that's where he goes out of bounds. The Tigers can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Looking for a gap, it's Robinson. Powers through the defender. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. And the Tigers kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Looking downfield on 1st down. That's reeled in, it's Fields. He goes out of bounds, and that'll take us to the start of the 4th quarter. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. Off the RPO, complete. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the 1st down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6. Motion from the back. The snap sets up to throw. Touchdown, Auburn! Fitted in the window for the score. After the score, they need this 2-point conversion to tie.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was, we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Looking downfield, it's Simmons. Makes the catch. He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. The Rebels really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. He's got 1st down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Right back to the well. Oh, he's got some space.
One of the things you love about this running back is his physicality. He's got great size, and because of that, he can wear defenses down. Those 2-, 3-, and 4-yard gains in the 1st and 2nd quarter, they become big gains late. Guys don't want to tackle him, and you're seeing that now.
And the Rebels pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Now he's looking to throw it. Fires to the right. And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Looking to fire. Catch in the middle. It's high. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. The Rebels come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. Tie game, 4th quarter, and they're going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. They spun that wheel of fortune on 4th down and come up bankrupt. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. Looking to throw on 1st down. And with the completion out to the sideline, they'll pick up a couple.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
He'll keep it himself. Oh, it's out! Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
That's a huge, huge mistake when you're thinking when you have the football late in the ball game, I got to take care of it, get first downs. The last thing I can do, Palmer, is give the other team another offensive possession. I scored or nobody scored.
And what's so heartbreaking about it, too, for the offense, David, is that in this situation of the game, all your best players are on the field. I mean, this is a close game. The guy that carries the ball the most is generally the one out there right now, the guy you trust the most. And that's who put it on the ground.
Touchdown, Ole Miss! They move on top here in the 4th.
Big-time players make big plays in big games, man. And it seems like each and every week when this guy has an opportunity in the end zone, he's coming up with the big one. That time, great job focusing and concentration. Defense not able to cover him. That's his now 10th receiving touchdown on the year.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. This drive will open from the 15. The defense calls the timeout. Their second of the day as they try to get their act together. To the air on 1st down. Finds his man. It's Fields. Brought down at the 25 after he picked up 10. They've got it 1st and 10 from the 25. On the move, it's Robinson. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Quickly out to the tight end. And that is good versatility there and a big hit from the backer in pass coverage. A big 3rd down coming, and hotty-toddy, gosh almighty, this crowd is ready. From the gun, wants to pass. It's complete along the sidelines. It's a catch inbounds, and it's a 1st down. The Tigers look to keep this drive humming. Looking to throw on 1st down. Makes the grab. It's Coleman. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. This upset bid has been brewing since the start of the game, seemingly, and they are in a world of hurt at this moment, guys.
Yeah, keep the pedal to the floor, right? Don't let up. You've done a great job. You're the perceived underdog. You've taken control of this football game. Jesse, you got the formula right now. You got them right where you want them.
Yeah, they've thrown caution to the wind in this game, right, David? I mean, they came in knowing they'd have to take some chances, and they'd have to be open and free, and it's worked to their advantage. Now's not the time to get tight if you're the underdog winning this game late.
Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the 1st down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. They just keep firing. Pressure coming. He's going to run it. As they say, touchdown, first down, or get down. He gets down. Already well within field goal range. Wonder how aggressive they'll be on 3rd and long from the 22. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed in the middle, it's Howard. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. It's a one-scored game late, and they've got to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Makes a grab past the marker. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. And a big opportunity for this offense to tie the game up in the 4th with a touchdown. Oh, they're after him.
And I really like the decision by the quarterback there. And listen, it's early in the downs. Like, don't force it. Don't make a turnover. He tucks it, get what you can get, and then live to play the next down. I like that execution by the QB.
Looking for the goal line. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening.
Man, this is such a hard situation. That clock is your enemy, and you've got to push the ball down the field, but you know the defense is dropping back, so you can take the underneath stuff and go to your 2nd and 3rd read some, but we've got to stay aggressive.
And the pass is complete, but less than nothing to show for it. They're knocked down behind the line.
And after that completion at this juncture of the game, if I'm the quarterback, where is my best one-on-one matchup? I'm throwing this in the end zone on 4th down to win the game. Where do I have a size advantage? Who can win for me one-on-one?
The incomplete pass, 4th down, fails, and they'll turn it over. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. One possession game, getting late, first order of business, just take care of the football.
So they call this situation 4-minute offense, where you're trying to run the football and throw high percentage passes to maintain possession and bleed the clock. This is a very difficult point of the game to execute at a high level, Dave.
Yeah, and listen, what you understand as an offense is if I get 1 or 2 first downs, this ball game's over. And that's your sole objective. Not scoring, take care of the football, get a few first downs, walk out with the W.
Really nice job by the running back here in the 4th quarter, picking up that first down. They need him now. They've got the lead, but not by a lot late in the game. They need him to play his best football at a moment in the game when everything is on the line.
Rush is on him. He just throws it away, and I think the flag's going to be coming, and there it is. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. They feed him again. Just ran him over. Timeout called by the defense, 29 seconds to go.
Smart offense. I love it, man. Make them use that timeout, run the football. I can run the football and let that clock now tick inside of a minute. I'm in great situation to win this football game. Just be smart and keep that thing running.
Oof, you got to be careful if you're the quarterback there. 3rd down, you see a lot of exotic coverages by the defense. That time they played zone, and he tried to force that football into a real tiny window. He's lucky that one wasn't picked off.
This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Wants to throw on 1st down. Makes the grab. It's Coleman. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Wants to pass. The clock an enemy. Got it in the middle. It's Fields. Timeout is called, and the clock is down to 8. Down to the 23 for this 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Snagged in the middle. It's Robinson. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. They get the W, and with that being win number 6, looks as if they're going bowling, guys.
And that's a good moment for this squad, right? Like, you start every season,